Golf Central on YouTube, brought to you by Apex Irons from Callaway.
And hello again and welcome and Happy New Year. I'm Rich Lerner. The PGA Tour is kicking off 2022. Spectacular Maui at Kapalua. Hawaii has what they call mana, a powerful feeling. It has soul. A Sentry Tournament of Champions held at the Plantation Course since 1999. 8 of the world's top 10 are in the field. So too is the reigning WGC Dell Technologies match play champion Billy Horschel, who went gator to gator, player to player with our own Steve Burkowski.
A new year is upon us, and Billy, before we look ahead to 2022, how much do you look back at the prior 12 months of things you accomplished, or maybe some boxes that you left unchecked?
Yeah, I'm always, assessing and reevaluating throughout the year, but especially end of the year. We always set goals. I'm not one to write goals down, but within my team, we know what goals we're trying to accomplish. And then from there, we're just sort of seeing how well we did, on the golf course, off the golf course, and why we were able to accomplish some, why we weren't able to accomplish some others, and what we can do for the upcoming year that could help us accomplish the goals that we, unfortunately didn't accomplish.
What's on the top of the list for this year?
It's been on top of the list for a few years now. I want to check the box of a major champion. Hopefully I win more than one majors. But I've got about a 10-year window I'm figuring. 35 now, been out on tour for 13 years now, and so I feel like I've done quite a bit. Not as much as I would love to have done, but at the end of the day, when I hang everything up, I want to be able to say, I've won a major, or at least one major. So that's number one goal this year. We've got to do some things off the golf course and on the golf course to be able to accomplish that. And I've got a really good team now. Fuchs came on the bag mid last year, and he's added a great that missing piece I felt like we've been missing for a few years now. So it's I felt we got the right dynamics, and it's sort of now just keep trudging through the mud, and hopefully if we're doing the right things, then that major will come.
In order to accomplish that, what have you learned from other major starts you've had in the past that maybe you continue to look back on and say, okay, this needs to be a little different, or I need to do that just a bit better?
I think it comes down to me. I've got to feel like I'm comfortable when I step on the first tee, and for me to feel comfortable, I got to feel like I've checked all the boxes off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I prepped well. We've done the things we needed to do to play well. I felt like we did a really good job of that last year. The results in the majors don't show, but I felt it was the first year in a number of years I felt really comfortable walking on the first tee. I felt like we did a really good prep early in the week. And so, sometimes it doesn't materialize. That prep and everything you feel good doesn't always turn into good play. But if we continue to do that, continue to have that nice prep early in the week and believe in what we've done, and I have that calm state of mind going to the first tee, then I feel like it's just a matter of time until I'm hopefully holding up one of those major trophies at the end on Sunday.
What motivates you at this point of your career? You're a husband, you're a father. It's a balancing act that maybe some don't really appreciate as much.
It's you know what? Like I said, 13 years of doing this, 13 years of grinding. I'm not naive. 22, 23-year-old. I've got my brains beating a little bit, and but I still love this game of golf. I still love to see how great I can be. I haven't accomplished everything I want to do in this game of golf, and I haven't done as much as I thought I would at this point in my career. Some people may, sort of laugh at that and think that I've overachieved, but those are the people on the outside that don't understand how good I am, how hard I work, how hard my team works. We try not to leave any stone unturned. So until I'll know the day I wake up that I don't want to get in the gym at 5 a.m. in the morning, 6 a.m. in the morning, grind in the gym, and then go grind 8 hours, 10 hours on the golf course. That'll be the day that I know that, hey, I'm done with the game of golf. Golf is done with me. I want to go enjoy being with my kids, being a father, being a husband, and I know that time's coming. I don't know when it is, but for now, I love the grind that this game of golf is, and it's given me a lot, but I still want to take more from it.
This week, what is this course, what is this tournament going to demand of you to have a chance to win?
Yeah, they've had a lot of rain here in the month of December, so it's playing a lot softer, a little slower than normally is. So, you know, I'm not the longest guy on tour, but length is an advantage now in our game of golf, and so I'm going to have a really good iron play. My wedge is going to have to be really sharp this week. You know, I putt well in Bermuda green, so I feel very comfortable, and you know, I'm hoping that I get off to a good start this week. I've done a lot of good work at home the last 2 months, and hopefully it starts coming to fruition here soon. But if not, then we're just going to keep getting after it until it does.
Billy, always good to catch up. All the best this week and in 2022.
Thanks, Marco.
He's got a great attitude, Billy Horschel. You can see a lot more from Maui this week on Golf Channel. Full coverage. First 3 rounds coming your way from 6 to 10 p.m. Eastern, Thursday through Saturday. And then on Sunday, after you watch a little early football, NBC with coverage from 4 to 6. Then back on Golf Channel to crown a winner from 6 to 8.